Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today's gonna be a pretty quick one, but I did notice something today in some stuff that I was watching that really kind of actually disturbed me from somebody that normally doesn't, send chills down my spine. But this is a small disagreement. It could have been an accident on his part, but I really kind of doubt it since, this stuff is well thought out before it gets put up, especially when it's something that's been typed that he's reading. And so I very seldomly disagree with Donald Trump, but this time I did. So he came out with his trading card thingy, which is nothing wrong with that. He's trying to raise some money for his campaign, I'm sure, and also he is also at the same time, they're pretty cool. I wouldn't mind having a really cool like Trump picture in my den or whatever like that because I know the stuff he's done for this country has been great. But at the very end of his the actual bombshell announcement that he had to make, which came out after his NFT card announcement, the very end of that speech, he said basically to save our democracy. I do not agree with that at all. The United States of America is not a democracy. It did not start off that way. Even our Pledge of Allegiance says the very, if you know the Pledge of Allegiance, which I'll tell you right now, it's I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I grew up saying that in school, putting, my right hand over my heart and all that stuff. And it was definitely patriotism. We definitely looked good upon all that at that point in time. Now you get demonized for wearing American flag apparel to school. But this country is not meant to be a democracy. A democracy is not a good thing. They might start off good in good nature, but they turn into other stuff very quickly. So I do not agree with that. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if Donald Trump uh, was aware of that in the statement or if it's just something that kind of came out because everybody calls it a democracy now. But that's a big lie. It's not a democracy. It's not supposed to be. If it is one, it's not what it's supposed to be. So, anyways, I hope that y'all enjoyed the video. As always, like and subscribe. Also, I'm going to be making another video here pretty soon, which is just something that I'm basically talking about. At some point soon, I will be having, slides and clips of videos of the things that I'm talking about on my video, like mingled in with my video. I don't come on here just to blow smoke up your skirt or anything like that. I had a guy comment the other day about a video that I made about, we basically need permission to do everything now. We're not free anymore. We get taxed for everything. We can't even keep our house. Like, if we buy a house and we don't pay taxes on it, they take it. Like it was never ours in the first place. So we buy it from somebody that was renting it from the government. And then we buy it from them just to rent it from the government also. It might not be very much in taxes, but the thing is, if you don't pay it, it gets taken from you. They're not clear about a lot of stuff. There's a lot of issues going on with the fundamentals that makes us free, if we do consider ourselves free at this point. So anyways, look forward to that. I'm going to be making some videos here in the future about some stuff going on with Elon Musk. I've heard good things. I've heard bad things. But what I see him doing right now is good so far. But the thing is that for some reason, no one wants to touch on the elephant in the room subjects. Such as the satanic ritual, satanic child abuse, and child sacrifice and molestation, or the drug of the elites, or the election mishaps that we can't say the word, the word that starts with the F. That we can just call it the shenanigans, because they definitely were. They knew what they were doing, and a lot of these people that won didn't really win. Also, like I've noticed a lot of people that started out on their YouTube channels talking about these big elephants in the room that have stopped. Either that's because they've been threatened to lose their platform or whatever, and they're just wanting to keep it so they can still do a little bit of good on them. I have no idea. I've been threatened before about posting stuff with political advents in them, like the election shenanigans. And actually the one that was taken down was because I was talking about this here, which now is getting a lot of issues, and Ron DeSantis just came out with a petition that will be signed to do some, some back push against that doesn't actually help you live, and has more adverse side effects than it does anything good at all. Actually, I don't believe it does anything good. There have been more people that I have received the thing, that have died than people that have not. I think the way to go is natural immunity. I know I'm more than feel that way. I believe that big pharma has took over the natural ways, which actually worked, and demonized them and tried to, bury them and destroy them to where they were no longer even, where that knowledge would be lost to people. But it's real. The natural way is the way to go, as far as I'm concerned. Although I know a lot of you probably feel that way also. There is some Western medication that does work, and it helps out a lot. But we'll just have to see where all this goes. Anyway, I appreciate all y'all for stopping by. I'm about to be going to work actually here in a little bit, so I wanted to come out and send y'all some information real quick. Some of my thoughts and feelings, especially on the statement made about our country being a democracy, which it is not. So, anyways, as always, like and subscribe. God bless you. I love you. Jesus loves you, and I'll see you next time.